Hi everyone, how you doing? So that song there was Fickle mcselfish by Gerry Cinnamon. So before we get started, if you want to play along with the original version of the song, just make sure you've got your capo sitting on the 2nd fret, and then that way you're ready to go. So to get started, all we're going to do is we're going to be playing the E major chord, and we're just going to be playing this bit here. Okay, so all we're doing there is we're going to hit the 6th string open, and then we're going to mute all 6 strings, and then we're just going to be playing E major as normal with 2 upstrokes. Alright, so we've got this here. And then once we've done that, we're just going to lift our middle finger off, and we're going to hit the 5th string, but we're going to hammer our middle finger back onto the 5th string in the 2nd fret, and then we're just going to start from the beginning again. That's all you're doing for the intro there. So he's going to do that 4 times, and on the 4th time, so I'll play it all together for you just so you can hear it, and then I'll talk you through what he does after that wee bit. So that's what he does after the 4th time. So you're just going to hit the bottom few strings open. You're going to use your 1st finger just to bar the 2nd, 3rd and 4th string on the 2nd fret, just playing your A major chord. You're going to do a downstroke from the 5th string, and then lift your fingers off and do an upstroke, and that's that bit there. Okay, so all together you've got okay, then you're going to go back to the very beginning and do that all over again. So you do that twice, and then we're on to the verse. So what we're going to do for the verse is we're going to go back to our E major chord, and we're going to do this strumming pattern here. Okay, so we're just going to make sure we hit all 6 strings when we're playing the E major chord. With any E chord, E major or minor, just always make sure you hit all 6 strings. So this one we're playing the E major, and we're just going to do 2 downstrokes. But on the 2nd downstroke, we're going to just mute all 6 strings again. So we go up, and then once we've done that, we're going to do up, up, down, up. Okay, and we're going to do that twice over the E major chord there. And then after that, we're going to go on to our C sharp minor and play this here. Okay, so I'm just going to break this bit down into 2 wee bits for you. So the first bit that we're going to play, in fact, firstly I'll show you how to play it. So it's your 1st finger is going to bar from the 5th string down on the 4th fret. Get your middle finger, 2nd string 5th fret, 3rd finger 4th string 6th fret, and then your pinky on the 3rd string on the 6th fret. And that's your C sharp minor chord there. So what to do is try and avoid hitting the 6th string, because you don't want that to ring out there. So what I do is I just have the tip of my 1st finger just touching. There's no pressure on the string at all, but I'm just going to touch, tip of my finger is just going to touch the 6th string, so if I do hit it, it's drowned out there. So what we're going to do for the first bit is we're going to do this here. So that was down, mute and downstroke, up, up, down, down, up. Okay, so that was down, mute on a downstroke, up, up, down, down, up. Then the next bit, what we're going to do is we're going to lift our middle finger off, and we're going to do a downstroke but hammer our middle finger back onto the 2nd string on the 5th fret. So we're going to get this here. Okay, so you want to make sure when you're doing that bit that you can hear the hammer on. So if you've never done bar chords or anything before, it will be difficult to start off with, but just keep working at it, and the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. You will master it at some point. Okay, so just keep going over it every now and again. See, even if you just want to do, whoops, even just doing that just to practice working and just lifting your middle finger on and off, then you can hear the 2nd string, the notes in the 2nd string there. Okay, so the first bit we had was down, mute and a downstroke, up, up, down, down, up. And then we'll lift our middle finger off for a downstroke. Oops. And then we do a mute again. Up, up, down, up. And that's what you play for your C sharp minor chord there. So the beginning of the verse, I'll play that through with the E major and then onto the C sharp minor, and then we'll go over the rest of the verse for you. Then we're going to go down to our A major after that, and we're just going to do down, mute and a downstroke, up, up, down, up. E major, doing the exact same strumming pattern as we just done there. Down, mute, up, up, down, up. And then we're going to go on to a B major chord. So you're just going to get your first finger and you're going to bar the fifth string in the second fret. Not bar, you're going to play the fifth string on the second fret with your first finger, and then you're going to get your third finger to bar the second, third and fourth string in the fourth fret. And that's your B major chord there. And you're going to be playing down, mute and a downstroke, up, up, down, up, and then you're just going to do that again. So you do that twice over the B major chord there. So I'll play the verse from the very beginning for you just so you can hear how it sounds, and then I'll go through the rest of the song for you. Once you've done that, you're going to go back to the beginning of the verse again, and you're just going to be playing the exact same there with the E major, C sharp minor, A major, E major. Now what we're going to do is when you go back to the B major, that's pretty much us just starting the chorus, so the strumming pattern is going to be a wee bit different now. So you get to your B major, and you're just going to be doing this here. Okay, so it's down, mute and a downstroke, up, up, down, up. And then we're going to do down, mute and a down, up. And we're going to do a downstroke, hitting the chord as normal, keeping the same shape, moving down one fret and doing a downstroke again. And then we're going to go on to A major, and we're going to do the same strumming pattern as we've done in the verse there. Down, mute, up, up, down, up. E major, down, mute, up, up, down, up. And then B major, down, mute, up, down, mute with a down, mute with an up, down, down, and then back to A major again. So your chorus is going to be this here. Okay, so you're just going to do the B major once, then down one fret, keeping the same shape, just moving down one fret, down one downstroke, A major, down, mute, up, up, down, up, E major, down, mute, up, down, up, B major, down, mute, up, down, mute, mute, down, down, and that's that there. So you're going to do that 3 times, okay? So I'll play from the beginning of the chorus for you. I'll play it 3 times, exactly how it's to be, and then I'll play it for the last time for you so you can hear how that sounds. So that was it. That's how you play it, just the first 3 times, and then on the 4th time you're going to be doing this here. so it's your B major, and you're just going to be doing down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. That's all you're doing for the B major chord there. So it's down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And then you're going to go on to a B7. So if you've never played that before, that's just your middle finger, 5th string, 2nd fret, 1st finger, 4th string, 1st fret, 3rd finger, 3rd string, 2nd fret, and then your pinky on the 1st string and the 2nd fret. And you're just going to strum from the 5th string down for this one, and it's the exact same strumming pattern as you've done with the B major chord. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And that's your chorus there. So I'll play the song from the very beginning for you, just through the from the intro just up to the end of the chorus there. There's another wee kind of bluesy finger picking bit in the song as well, which I'll cover for you just at the end there, but I'll play it from the beginning through to the end of the chorus for you there, just so you can hear how it sounds, and then you can also have a practice along with it as well, so you can get used to the chord changes and the strumming pattern. And that's just it from the very beginning just up to the end of the chorus there, and then after that he's just going to be playing this. It's wise down there, it's just your E major chord, and you're just going to do this here. Okay, so it's 6th string open, mute, up, down, up, and then it's 5th string open, hammer onto the 5th string in the 2nd fret with your middle finger, and then just repeat it. So again, he does that 4 times, and then he'll go back into doing the verse and the chorus all over again, and that's it. And that is it. So the blues bit, just at the end there, so you're just going to get your 1st finger on the 4th string on the 2nd fret, and you're just going to be playing this here. So what we're doing is 1st finger, 3rd string, 2nd fret, and you're just going to use your middle finger, keep your middle finger on the 2nd string, 3rd finger on the 1st string, and then just use your thumb just on the 3rd string. So you're just going to hit the bottom 2 strings together. Oh, sorry. Use your 1st finger on the 4th string in the 2nd fret. Sorry, that was my mistake. So you keep your thumb on the 4th string, your 1st finger on the 4th string and the 2nd fret, middle finger on the 2nd string, and then your 3rd finger on the 1st string. And to start off, you're just going to hit the bottom 2 strings open, and then your thumb's going to hit the 4th string. And then so it's 4th string, 2nd fret, 2nd string open, 1st string open. then it's 4th string again. So you've got, and then you get your 3rd finger on the 1st string and the 3rd fret, and you're going to do a bend there, just using your 3rd finger on the 1st string, and then hit the 4th string, and then your 3rd finger up to the 2nd string and the 3rd fret. Use your middle finger to do this one, and then you hit the 4th string after that, and then it's the 1st string open. So all together you've got, okay, so it was your middle finger and your 3rd finger hitting the bottom 2 strings open, and then your thumb hitting the 4th string, middle finger on the 2nd, 3rd finger on the 1st string, and then back onto the 4th string, your 3rd finger, 1st string, 3rd fret, hit the 4th string in the 2nd, then your 3rd finger, 2nd string, 3rd fret, hit the 3rd string, the 4th string on the 2nd again, then the 1st string open, and then once you've done that you just repeat it again from the beginning. So you've got, so at normal time you've got this here. And you do that 3 times. Okay, so you've got 1, 2, 3, and then you're just going to be playing a G major, strumming all 6 just once, D major, and then E major. And that is Fickle McSelfish by Gerry Cinnamon. So I'll let you get on and have a practice with that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, just take your time when you're practicing the song. Anytime you're practicing a new song, even if you know the chords inside and out and you know a lot of strumming patterns, just take your time when you're going over it, just to make sure if you make any mistakes you can hear them and then you can correct them. And just most importantly, have fun when you're playing. So please, if you like this video, if you could subscribe to my channel so you can be kept up to date with all the videos that I'm going to have coming up, that would be super, thank you. You can also get me on Facebook at facebook.com/mcnaughtonguitar. I'll leave a link down in the bio at the bottom, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll let you get on with having a practice, and I'll see you later on. Bye.